All right. So we got Instagram and we have YouTube. It literally looks like YouTube is like sitting in the room with me, which is crazy. Like, oh my gosh. Hi, YouTube. Hey, you guys, how are you? How are you? Let me say my hellos. All right. So, hey, Holly. Hey, Arabella. How you doing? Hey, the Bridget Lair Show. Herb Sears. How you doing, my man? Hey, some of these I can't pronounce. Hey, Nurse Sanique. Hey, Lady Chef Kitchen. How are you? Hey, Blue Diamond. Hey, Mahogany. How are you? Hey, 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 you guys. Oh, wow. Hey. Hey, what's the tea? Perry Boss Barber. Advantage Grants. How are you? Hey, Sandra. Hey. Sandra's coming to the Phoenix work series. She said, I got you on all streams. All right. Hey, Taylor. Oh, smiling with dimples. Hey. Oh my goodness. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here, mother trucker. Y'all come on in here. Let's get this party started. I told y'all it's not a glamorous topic, but somebody's got to do it, you guys. Somebody has got to do it, okay? So y'all know what we talking about until the end of the year. We done already went over this a couple of times. And so let's see. Greetings and salutations to you. Hey, Jonathan Garcia. Hey, Nurse Rose. Hello, hello, everyone. So like I said, not you know, hey, not the most glamorous subject, but I think the subject is applicable for such a time as this. Okay? Just going through everything I've been going through for the last couple of days, God knows. Just know that. God knows. If don't nobody else know, God knows. You know what I'm saying? So the subject for December is fear. Fear, y'all. We cannot walk into 2024 in fear. So everyone knows, most people say that fear is the fear, false evidence appearing real. You know, we've all been told that false evidence appearing real. So we started off with that, the F as in false, but God did a little thing. When I was going over the lesson for tonight, I said, God, you doing something. You are doing something. Quarantining with the grandkids. Oh yes, I forgot. COVID. Y'all, let's pray for what's the T? She has COVID now. She was tested and she's positive. Hey, blessed and bougie. Hey, Dempsey Mentor. Yes. So God is doing something because we started at the false evidence appearing real. Last week we were on E, which normally means evidence, but God gave me another word. E was for embrace. So we went over embrace, embracing life challenges, not being scared of them, jumping in. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that pool, when you get to the lake, just jump in. So embrace. So we went over that subject last week and we talked about, just to do a short recap, so we're not jumping right into it. Hey, sauce visuals. Hey, lost in the sauce. All right, so basically, we went over how to embrace the challenges. We also went over techniques to give you guys ideas on how to overcome those challenges that you come up against when you feel like, um, you know, sometimes fear is paralyzing. Sometimes fear keeps you from doing things that you should be doing. I always give examples of myself. I was scared of horses. I was scared of water. I was scared of heights. I was scared of so many things. And so it kept me from actually living the abundant life that God has put us here to live. And so just doing different techniques to keep you in the right mindset to not have that fear. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm jumping right in tonight. So I know some of y'all coming in a little late, but it's it's on me heavy. It's on me heavy, and y'all know how I am. Hey, Ituku, we got to conquer this fear. You know, got to conquer it. And so you want to set small goals. We're going over embrace right now. We're going over last week and what we talked about last week. You want to set small goals. Things that you might be a list maker. Make you a list. Set goals. Hey, I'm going to talk to, if your fear is talking in front of people, I'm going to talk to one person this week. One person out of my normal group of people that I'm around. I'm going to talk to one person. If your fear is speaking in the public, I'm going to do announcements at my church where I'm reading the announcements. It's not going to be that long. I don't really have to make eye contact, contact, none of that. I'm just going to read the announcements in front of people. Set small goals. Whatever your fear is, set small goals to embrace it and to bring you out of it. Okay? Positive self-talk. I do that all the time. I have to talk myself mentally through stuff. Like, this don't come easy to me, y'all. This does not come easy. But the mantle has been put on me, so I have to do it. It looks like the Instagram is starting to act up. Is Instagram? Y'all give me some pink hearts in the thing so I can know y'all can give me some pink hearts if you can hear what I'm saying. Because Instagram look like on my end is cutting up already. We got some hearts. I see. Oh, thank you, blessed and bougie. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I didn't know because it start glitching on my end. And y'all know last week, oh my gosh. What the old people used to say, the devil was busy last week. Instagram kept cutting out. Thank you, changing youth. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you, Arms Everlasting. I appreciate it. Thank you, What's the Tea, for the pink hearts. All right, so I know y'all on board with me. So yeah, so positive talk. Sometimes you gotta talk yourself through stuff. Sometimes there's nobody there to motivate you. Sometimes there's no one there to push you. You got to have your. There we go. There we go. Instagram. I told you guys. Like, I don't know why. Let me find my YouTube link. Give me a minute, YouTube. Let me find my YouTube link and share it because Instagram play too much and I don't have time today. I don't have time today. All right, I'm going to copy the link and then I'm going to go back to Instagram, post the link. And I'm going to pin it. I'm pinning the link. I know, look, I know a couple of y'all done went over here to YouTube. Those of you in YouTube, can y'all there you go. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you. I was gonna say send me some pink cards so I can know that somebody is there. I'm sorry, Instagram. I told y'all last week it just kept cutting out, kept cutting out. I posted the link to the YouTube channel. So if you guys want to jump on YouTube, just make sure you click on the link and go to YouTube. And I maybe that's why Instagram is doing this, because Instagram is jealous. They don't want me doing nothing on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, what we was talking about is talking to yourself, talking yourself up on things, talking yourself through things, positive talk. You know, you got to talk to yourself positively to sometimes get through situations. Okay, visualization. I do that also. I will visualize things that I have to do because I don't like being in like big crowds. That's not one of my things. I would rather be at home. So when I'm going to a concert or something, I'm just telling y'all, I have to visualize being around a lot of people in order to walk in and feel comfortable doing that. Because that I'm very shy. I would love to sit at home in my domain and read a book. I'm that type of person. So this people think this is comfortable for me. It's really not. But God, but I got to do what I'm told to do. So, breaking down challenges into manageable steps. Sometimes you got to break things down into smaller pieces. I always say, how do you eat an elephant? What's the best way to eat an elephant? Bite by bite, piece by piece. So sometimes you have to break things down into smaller pieces. Okay? All right. And so that's what we talked about last week, which was embrace. Embrace techniques, things to help you embrace the challenges. Okay? All right. So this week, this week, I'm gonna give y'all a hint because I was like, God is doing something because He didn't let me stick to the fear, false evidence appearing real. Appearing real. He gave me different things for the FEAR. So first week, yeah, false evidence appearing real, false, false. He gave me that. Last week it was embrace. This week is application. Application. I said, God, what you doing? He's reframing our mind to stop thinking about fear as a negative thing. Fear can be a motivator, okay? So let's think about application, okay? So ways to apply, ways to master application. So ways to basically execute. You get it? Ways to execute, if you want to think about it that way. But application. And so I basically, it's just this fear thing, y'all. I'm dealing with it. Like I'm dealing with my own personal um like anxieties and fears and things like that. And so God is like, no more. We not walking into 2024. So y'all know, not to say I'm a preacher, but you know how preachers say, whatever I preach to you, it has to come through me. It has to trickle through me. So these are things that I'm working through now. And I'm sharing it with you guys. Now, there's fears that I left behind. There's fears that I've conquered and I let go of. But there's also those little, what do they say? It's the small foxes that ruin the vine. The small foxes. Hey, Dunzel. Hey, Weekly Shawnee. Y'all know I like to say hi to people. So she said, Amen. I received that. So yeah, so like I said, not a glamorous subject. If y'all want to throw some group home questions in the chat, I'm pretty sure that I can find a way to work them in. But we talking about fear, and it's people out here dealing with fear. You know, there were a lot of men that were on the lives before saying the fear of not being able to provide, the fear of not knowing if you know what I mean, if they can keep their wives or girlfriend at the same standard of living. So these are the type of issues that people are dealing with right now. And so I'm here tonight to break it down. So go ahead and type in the comments. What type of fears are you guys going through? Hey, Jarrell, what type of fears are you guys dealing with? Because I tell y'all right now, I'm kind of paranoid and fearful right now just over my name being out on these websites, and people talking bad about me. And I've had a few people come in my DMs and kind of threaten me over one 60-second thing that I did. So there is some fear and anxiety in that, because I tell y'all, I don't like being out there like that. But that is for such a time as this. That's why we talking about this. I didn't know this was going to happen, but God knows. All right, go on to work, Donzel. Hey, Swift Solutions. So, yeah. Hey, Rashid. So, these are what we're dealing with right now. And so, if somebody's out there and you're dealing with some type of fear, or you have a fear of something, go ahead and put it in the chat. I told y'all, it's like the altar. Put it on the put it in the comments so we can leave this stuff. Fear of failure. We got somebody fear of failure. That's a big one. A lot of people get paralyzed. Now I know the Moore Foundation, and I know they're doing great things. But having that fear in the back of your mind on something that may or may not happen could potentially be holding you back from something. So that's why we're squashing the fears. Jarrell said, do you need a bodyguard? I don't think I need a bodyguard. It's just, look, it's a lot. But hey, we conquering fears. We embracing it. That's what I tried to do. I tried to embrace it and then use application. So that's what I did. And Krista says, I'll make them run into my fist. Better tell them about your try. All right, MH gang. Y'all better watch out. They coming for you. No, but for real, Krista, let them know. You was just being Mari, and I'm here. And that's it. I was just being me. That's me. I gave my opinion. So, yeah, so going over application, and like I said, going over the application and just like, I guess you would say, execution, we're going to kind of tap more into techniques, things that you guys can do to not have that fear upon you. Hey, TRC Cleaning. Oh, China is the ringleader of the MH gang. She be going hard. So yeah, so if you have a piece of paper, or if you can grab a piece of paper, if you have a piece of paper, or you can grab a piece of paper, do it now. The people on YouTube, because Instagram just went out again. so I'm gonna give them a few minutes because they went out again. And so I don't know. Y'all, Instagram must be done with me. Are they jealous? I don't know. But but yeah, if you can grab a piece of paper, if once you have a piece of paper, put a 2 in the chat so I can know you have paper. Okay? So put a 2 in the chat so I can know you have your paper. Because we're just going to do, hey, I try to give y'all tools that you can use. Tools that you can use to help you get through. Hey, Instagram people, they just keep cutting y'all out. When y'all gonna learn y'all lesson and go to YouTube? The link is right there. The link is right there. Yes. People over on YouTube chilling. Instagram is not feeling me. It must be something about this series because y'all know I ain't had no issues with my Instagram. Now I'm teaching about fear. Instagram all of a sudden keeps cutting people off. So somebody don't want somebody to hear this message. Yes. So yeah, y'all come on in here. I posted the YouTube link at the bottom. If you do have a YouTube, you can go there and you can go into YouTube. Because I don't know. Hey, Sandra. Sandra said, I'm going to YouTube. Man. So, yeah. So, like I said before, I got cut off again. If you don't have a piece of paper, get a piece of paper. Get a piece of paper, get you a pen, because I'm trying to give you basic tools, just little small tools that you can use. Okay? So, what we're going to do right now, this ain't therapy, but but it is. So what we're going to do right now is, does anybody else have any fears? Cuz the example that I saw was fear of failure. Anybody out there, anybody else out there with any fears? I got one more time and I'll try. Right, Krista. Anybody else have any fears? Yes, yes, that is a great tool, Sandra. Yes, we covered that last week. You can journal your fears to help you overcome them, because it helps you have it in front of your mind, have it in front of your face to say, because sometimes fears come upon us and we don't even realize that they are fear. So if you write them down, when you know that something is a fear, hey, I am afraid of confrontation. There are some people that are afraid of confrontation. So you write it down. When it comes up on you, oh my gosh, I'm afraid of confrontation. Let me confront this person. And it helps you to keep it in the forefront of your mind. You can go back and you can review it because it is wrote down. And what's the saying? Write the vision, make it plain. If that's something that you want to get rid of, write it down. Write it down. Okay? Hey, Lena Bina. So, fear of failing, again, someone else, fear of failing. Write it down. Why are you afraid of failing? What are you trying to do that you think you're going to fail? Okay? So, yes, fear of failure. That's another one. So, think about basically what you can apply and how you can use the word application. Application, the action of putting something into operation. So, what can you do to apply some type of skill, some type of method, some type of tactic to keep you from having that fear? Like I gave y'all the example of me and the horse. I went to where horses were. I was too scared to touch them, so I stayed away. But I was like, okay, I'm going to be in the area where horses were. I took my kids and watched them deal with horses. Did I was still fearful. I couldn't do it. But I watching them kind of brought the barriers down, because at first I was like, "Oh, don't jump." Then when my son showed me how good he was with horses and he was doing different things with horses, then I was like, "Okay, okay." And then it kind of calmed me down by watching him. Then I went around people that were riding horses and I walked up to one. Had never got that close to a horse. I didn't touch it because I wasn't ready for that. But I walked up to it and you know, I got close enough. Then I touched the horse. So that's what I'm saying. So when you're thinking about ways, application, execution, when you're thinking about those, think about ways that you can take steps to get rid of these fears. Because some of these fears ain't going to leave overnight, but you do need to work on them. You do need to get away from them, because fears cannot rule your life. God did not give us the spirit of fear. Okay? So think about that. Write it down. Write it down. Write down what your fear is. My fear, I have a fear of heights. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go climb up the jungle gym at the playground, and I'm going to sit up there. I'm going to make myself sit up there. Then I'm going to go from the jungle gym to a hill. Whatever it is for you, write that down. All right? I like this. Had to switch over. Okay. You can join a message. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, yeah. So, we're focused tonight. This series, 4 weeks, is on fear, because that is the message that God gave me. So if you're just coming in, my name is Myrie Hayes. I'm affectionately known as the Group Home Queen. I normally talk about group homes, but this is the message He gave me for this month. And so I have to be obedient. And, this may be for you. It may not be for you. But I have to be obedient. And um, so basically, I jot down notes. So y'all, I'm just going through my notes because it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing with that fear rising up in me these last couple of days, with all that situation going on with the me being on that website, or that thing. So I'm working through my own I guess anxiety, which is kind of a part of fear. All right. So you want to come up with long term. So you want to come up with pieces, like take it in pieces, but you want to write it out long term. So if you're going to say each day you're going to do something, then write it out to the end of the year, or take actionable steps. We are applying, application, action, execution. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, so things that you can do, action steps, you can read books. Read books to help you conquer these fears. You want to read articles. Stay off of these bad social media pages. I don't consider my page a bad page, but I'm saying do things that are consistent with where you're going, is what I'm saying. If you're not trying to go back there, if you're focusing on moving forward, then do things to move you forward. All right. So you might have some webinars that are applicable to where you're trying to go in life. Attend webinars, read books. A good book to read, and I know I read a lot of leadership and self-help books, but a good book to read if you're looking for a good read to kind of help you with application, execution, with getting over fears, is Dare to Lead by Brene Brown. Dare to Read to Lead by Brene Brown. That's a good one. Instagram just cut off again, y'all. I don't know why everybody just don't go to YouTube. I have no idea why it keeps doing this. Give me 1 second because I don't want to leave nobody out. Baby steps on your time, not no one else's time. It could take a week, a month, even a year to get over your fear as long as you're consistent. Right. As long as you're working on it. As long as you're applying the steps that you set. So, no, you're not on anyone's time. Like I said, God just gave me a message for this. Krista, if you can put the YouTube link down in there because my paste ain't in there no more and I don't want to cut it off. But yeah, you're not on anyone else's time. You're on your time. You have to do it at your pace. But as long as you keep moving, you can't just be paralyzed and you just can't just stay in this spot. Because what did I say? What did I say? We not going into 2024 the same. Okay? Hey, high class, how you doing? So yeah, we not going into 2024 the same. So like I said, Dare to Lead by Brene Brown. I don't know if Instagram caught that, but that is a good book to read. And then also too, Servant Leadership in Action. And that one is by Ken Blanchard and Renee Broadwell. Okay? So those are two books to kind of help you move in that. And I told you, I only do self-help and leadership books. So, in the Bible, but that's it. So I don't do a lot of other reading. But those are two good books that can help you to overcome fears and to get out of your comfort zone and things like that and to move yourself forward. If you need me to repeat them, if somebody can type them in the chat, thank you. Thank you, the Moore Foundation. Dare to Lead, yes, yes, by Brene Brown, and Servant Leadership in Action by Kim Blanchard and Renee Broadwell. Two great books. If you're looking to enhance your life, if you're looking to move forward, those are two good books to read. So I wanted to give those to you. So yeah, so like Sandra said, using journals. You want to do some self-reflection. You don't just want to write stuff down and just leave it. You want to reflect on it. You want to go back. You want to read it. I write stuff on my calendar and I go back just to check. Oh, okay. All right. You always want to stay in that mindset to kind of give yourself self-feedback. Other people can give you feedback, but you need to give yourself feedback. How am I doing? How am I doing, Mari? Don't be talking to yourself in front of people because they gonna think you crazy. But a good thing to do is start your day in a mindset of gratitude. Some people start their day. I try to teach my kids that because they'll wake up and one thing gonna happen. Oh, mom, this is a horrible day. No, start your day in the mindset of gratitude, and it just makes your whole day like better. Like, God, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. When I wake up and I step out of my bed, God, I'm grateful I can move. Because guess what? Somebody woke up and couldn't move. And I knew a big old healthy guy that one day he got the flu and woke up and he was a quadriplegic, could not move. The last time I heard from him, they still did not know what was wrong with him. But I can move my arms, you know? I can get out of bed. I can use the restroom on my own because that's usually where I head when I get up. But I'm saying things like that. Wake up in a mindset of gratitude because it will put you in a more positive state, and I feel like it will help you when you do come up against challenges and fears, because you will already be in the mindset to where, wow, I'm so blessed. Like, why wouldn't I walk into this room and talk to these people? Because I'm blessed. And it does tie together. I know it sounds like, but that don't, it does tie together when you think about it. That sense of gratitude. There's a lot of things that I used to think I couldn't do or I was too scared to do, that now, because I'm so grateful to where God has brought me to, that I'm like, why wouldn't I do it? Why wouldn't I take that on? God has blessed me with so much. Why wouldn't I? So when you wake up with that sense of gratitude, it helps you to be in a better mindset. It also helps you to be kinder to people because you're grateful. So you're changing other people's lives just by you waking up with an attitude of gratitude. Because you're not walking out the house mad because your neighbor parked in front of your house. That has happened to me. You're not upset because, your kids took too long to get dressed and now you can't stop at Starbucks before you go to work. It will put you in a different mindset to say, wow, I'm grateful. I'm grateful my kids are healthy. They're going to school. I'm grateful that their minds are working. It'll just put you in a whole, it'll take you to a whole nother level. So yeah. And you can use that in your personal, you can use it in professional. I know some of you guys are working for other people and you're like, God, I don't really want to work this job. But how many people lost their jobs over this holiday season? How many people got laid off? So even in your, I don't want to work for these people no more, even in your process of trying to work your way out and open your group home, even in that, be grateful. Have that attitude of gratitude, because that will help you, I feel like, because some people too scared to leave their job because they're fearful of failing, because that's a big one that people keep bringing up. Fear of failure. If you are grateful, and look at God. That, I think that was one of the reasons why I went ahead and left my job, because I was so like focused on positive things. I was like, it's gonna be okay, because I was grateful. I was grateful for that job because I was able to make great money on commissions. Even though I didn't do everything they told me to do, God still blessed me in that job. I was making really decent bonuses, which helped me to fund my business, which helped me to live the life that I wanted. That spirit of gratefulness helped me not to be fearful to go out on my own. So you might be saying this don't tie, but it does. It all ties together. And I know it does because God gave it to me. So somehow, some way, what did he say? It's all working together for your good. The message that I'm giving is all working together for your good. Yes, Hollywood said, yes, I count my blessings every day. Yes, you have to. You have to. Because we are all, if you are here and you can hear me, that's a blessing. Because there's blind people and there's people that can't hear. So when you start thinking about life like that, I'm grateful that I got multiple devices. I got a laptop, a tablet right here. How many people has the opportunity to have that? It's a blessing. So when I think about things, that's how I think about it. Yes, I start every morning with gratitude. Over time, it will become a habit to start your day that way, and you will always do it. Yes, You literally will make it a habit. And tell me, Nurse Sandra, doesn't it make your days better now that you wake up with a sense of gratitude? When you wake up with that attitude of gratitude, doesn't that make your day better? Hasn't it changed your life and the way you see things? Instagram gone again, y'all. Tell the truth. Don't it make it better, Sandra? Because I'm going to tell you, it makes my life better. It makes me more grateful. It makes me not sweat the small things, because with all this stuff going on, I could have I could have got upset. I could have, you know what I'm saying? I could have went into hiding. I could have did a lot of things because I was just on a call talking to my team and I let them know it's people DMing me crazy stuff. I think somebody tried to hack my email and I'm not joking, and there's just hateful people out here. So it could have went another way. But because I'm so grateful, what did I do? I sat there and I said to myself, I don't know how to handle this. So I reached out to my mentor. I DM'd him. I DM'd Neo. And I said, Neo, what do I do with this? Like, it's making me sad. What do I do with this? He said, first of all, don't read anything. And so I listened to him, you know? And then I turned a negative into a positive. And when you wake up with the attitude of gratitude, you'll always be looking for ways to find something positive, even if it's a bad situation, people talking crazy to you, calling you all kind of things, you're going to find a positive in it. And so that's what I did. So you have to, hey, everybody coming in. If somebody is on Instagram that knows my YouTube, oh, thank you, Krista. Krista's already on it. I'm pinning YouTube only because you coming in here and Instagram keeps shutting off. So it's up to you. You may want to go to YouTube if you have it, but I'm gonna keep talking. And so yeah, so these are the type of things that will help you to conquer fears. And it all ties in together. It really does. And I feel like having that attitude of gratitude, like I said, I just wrote down a note, kindness. If you're in a better state of mind, you end up being nicer to people, more patient with people. You know, people always tell me, girl, you got the patience of Job because I'm so grateful, y'all. And that gratitude makes me appreciate the people that I come in contact with. And guess what that does? That helps me to be kinder. And guess what that does? That helps people to be like, wow. Then it helps change their mindset. So I'm walking around all day changing people's mindset. Now I'm going to tell y'all, I'll give you an example. My car got towed. My car got towed, like, I can't even remember what day it was. My car got towed. And I literally had to, the way it is, I don't know. Look, I ain't had a car towed in so long. I had to go to the police station. I had to get a clearance through the police station. And then I had to take the paperwork. Once I paid their fee, I had to take the paperwork to the tow lot and I had to pay them their fee and get my car. Okay? Now, I got this attitude of gratitude. And this ain't just for the cameras. This is me. I go there to the police station. I'm talking to the police ladies. I'm being me. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, you are just you are just so nice, because I have an attitude of gratitude. Now, I ain't had no fear in that because I'm like, I know my tags is good. I know I got the money. There was no fear in that. But just waking up with that attitude of gratitude, going in, talking to those women, and they'll, I guess people normally being mad or upset. And I was just like, no, I signed the paperwork, I paid my fee. Then I took the paperwork to the tow lot. Same thing. I walked in, hey, how you doing today? Oh, I'm pretty good. Oh, I'm here to pick up my car. Oh, it's gonna be $400. Okay, here you go. And then I was like, wow, your nails are so cute, which they were. And I got to talking to her like I do. And she was just like, wow, normally when people come in here, they pissed off. That's the kind of mindset you have to have in order to have, what do they say, no bad days. And it's really not like, you know how people is like, I done made myself for so long. It's just me now. This is just me. And so the more you work at it, the more you apply the tools, the more you execute, the more things you do to move toward that, that's how you're going to be, you know? And so, hmm, God, where you taking me to? No. That example just came up in my mind. I didn't have anything wrote down, but yeah, my car got towed. But it wasn't their fault. I did something I wasn't supposed to do. So why would I be mad at them? But that's what people tend to do. They tend to be mad at the people that are just doing their job. I'm looking to see. I still need to connect. Hey, millionaire mommy, you can connect with me. You can book a call or you can DM me if you have something that you need to connect with me about. Um, yes, Kima. Kima said, I agree. Yes, yes. So true. I mean, it's true in my life and it's probably true in some of you guys' life. Um, she said, great advice, Neo. Yes, Neo is he's an awesome guy. Myra, you are a blessing to us. And thank you. Thank you, Rochelle Holmes. Lord knows I would have went in there acting the fool, but I'm still learning. Thank you for the reminder to do better and be better. And that's what people tend to do. So it's okay. It's okay, Prodigy, that hey, we all a work in progress. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, you know? There's still things that I work on daily, but I also try to have that attitude of gratitude. Is your guidance state based or your provide guidance for any state? Any state basically, Kima. Any state. Yes, yes. All right. So look, for those of you who came in late, December is about fear. God said we're not walking into 2024 with all these fears. So if you out there scared to do your group home, if you out there scared to confront somebody, if you not doing something you supposed to do because you scared of failing at it, then this is the message for you. This is where you supposed to be, okay? Because like I said, I don't know who all this is for. God gave me the number 12 and told me to talk about fear. And so these are things that are coming to me. I'm taking notes, jotting down notes so I can share it with you guys. And so I hope I hope it's good ground. I hope it's seeds into good ground that it's a blessing to someone. And so today, if you know that there is something that you are afraid to do, if you know there's, something holding you back and you haven't, did whatever, you know, And I'm not on here telling nobody to quit their job and work for themselves. That ain't the point. I'm talking about if that's one of your fears, fear of failure, and that's between you and God. But what I'm saying to you is if you know that there is something you are scared to do, if you scared to leave that 50-50 man you with, no, I'm playing, I'm playing off the and that's something you want to do. Make a declaration today. I want you to take that piece of paper I told y'all to get a while ago. If you didn't grab a piece of paper, get the piece of paper. Instagram cut out again, y'all. Get that piece of paper and jot down that declaration that you are going to, whatever that fear is. I'm not going to hold on to whatever that fear is. And write it out. Write it out. Because you gotta write the vision out and you gotta make it plain. So if that's your vision on what you want to do and where you want to go and what you're not going to let hold you back anymore, then that's what you need to write down and you need to make it plain. Some of y'all, you may not be able to write it out all on this live, because you need to make it plain. So you might need to get into a little bit more detail, but it is something that needs to be done. Hey, Instagram, thank y'all for coming back. I keep telling y'all. I have a look. I'm not touching it. I'm not doing anything to it. It just keeps shutting off, and I have no idea why. So anyway, Instagram might have missed it, so I'm going to go over this again, YouTube. I was telling Instagram that if there is something, some failure, something you're not doing to move because you're scared, you're scared of failing, or there's someone you're too scared to confront, or you ain't went outside and mess with your kids animal because you too scared to touch the dog, or whatever it is that you're too scared to do. I want you guys to write it down. You need to write it down and you need to make it plain. Okay? Write it out, make it plain. Because we not walking into 2024. Y'all know we only got 1 week left. 1 week left where we going over fear. So you gonna have to, I'm not putting a time limit on it. But all I'm saying is I don't believe that I'll be talking about fear next year. Okay? And God is flipping it. He flipping it. He gave me what? Embrace last week. Application this week. He's flipping it from the negative to the positive. I don't know if y'all see that, but that's what I felt in my spirit while I was talking to you guys. He's flipping the definition. Hey, Tony. So, yeah, take that, write it down. If some of y'all want to share some fears, we can continue to share because like I said, we putting it up. Look, think of the comments as the altar. We putting that stuff on the altar and we leaving it in 2023. Okay, we are walking into 2024 with our heads held up high and this weight off of our backs, and we're moving forward regardless of what happens, regardless of who posts me and who talks crap about me. Regardless, we moving forward because that's what we do. All right, so hey, how you doing, K Fox Money? So yeah, so just coming into the end of this class on application, leaving fears in 2023, walking into 2024. We are going to be next week. The R in fear is resilient. See, that's why, look, when he gave me these different, words, I'm like, God, what you doing? He's flipping it. He's flipping it from a negative to a positive. So next week is going to be resilient. We'll be diving into that to see what that's all about. So if you guys have any questions in regards to group homes or anything like that, I saw a couple of questions in here, but I think they deleted because Instagram keeps cutting off. It was probably someone salty because Krista funny. Krista said it was probably somebody salty because they a 50-50 man. Who would have known that a 60-second video would hurt so many people? I mean, I would have kept my opinion to myself. I did not know that this 50-50 thing was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. So I guess I walked into it. You guys, because I just thought he was asking me questions. Had no idea that it was such a sensitive subject. But hey, Kima said, I fear that I don't have enough education credentials for other organizations or government agencies to take me serious with opening a group home. Why would you say that? Wow. So that is a fear. Well, let me look. Don't feel like that. You know? Don't feel like that, because anything that they require, you can either hire somebody to do it or you can get the certification. When I first started a group home, I didn't have the experience. You know what I did? They said you have to have a house manager. When I started the assisted living, I paid somebody to use her license. Then I went and I took the class to become a caregiver. I just invested in myself. So don't have that fear that you can't do it. There's always, where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? You might be coming out of pocket on it, but you can do it. Or you can get somebody else to do it. You can contract somebody. I'm leaving it here. Yes, leave that here. That is good. Yes, Kima. You got it out there. You put it in the comments. What I tell y'all, put it in the comments so you can leave it here. So when you walk away from this live, it's gone. Leave it in the comments. I ain't doing no 50-50, child. I need a t-shirt. I look. I'm about to get that trademark. I don't want no 50-50 man. I'm about to get that trademark, y'all. Oh my gosh. Hey, Mika. Hey, Shahada. All right, so it was last Thursday your car got towed. Oh, I think I told you when my car got towed, didn't I? Yeah. Let's see. Lord knows I would have went in there okay. So how can I work with you? So how can you work with me? You can work with me on different levels. If it's mostly right now, I'm doing mentorship. So I have a 90-day mentorship and I have a 1-year mentorship. My 90-day mentorship is in a group setting. You come into a Zoom call. I train you or teach you on a subject, and it could be business, it could be specific to group homes. And then afterwards, I open up the floor. So I try to keep it small because I want everybody to get that, the attention that they need. And so sometimes they come on there with, hey, I got this application, a special use application in my area. How do I fill that out? Sometimes they come in there with, I'm stuck on my policies. We had a guy that his policies wouldn't pass. We helped him to word his policies right. So it's just, we open up the floor to whatever you need. When you're my mentee, Um, that's kind of my, you know what I mean? That's my close baby, I'll say. So we open up the floor and we help and assist you. Now the 1 year mentorship includes the 90-day mentorship, but it's also that one-on-one. You get one-on-one once a month with us. So I can train your team. I can go over a budget with you. I can do whatever you want me to do during that doing that once a month one-on-one. And so that's my 1 year mentorship. So really that's the ways that you can work with me. I have the courses, I have the ebooks, things like that, if you're not able to do the mentorship. But really that's all I do now. When it comes to Instagram gone again, when it comes to working with me. And I think somebody had a question on there, and I'm not even going to see it. So, yeah, I think, yeah, because I came into the mentorship call and told you guys that Sandra's in one of my mentees. She's in my mentorship program. And so I came into the call and was telling them about my card. That's right. They didn't even like Jesus. It is okay, Miss Mar. You can't appease them all. I can't. I can't. And I'm okay with that. I am. I'm okay with that. So we know what you were saying, and me and my mama agree. All right. I'm looking to do a sober living group home here in Kansas City, independent, Raytown, Missouri. Anything I need to know? Um, Yeah, there's a lot of things you need to know. You need to check zoning. Make sure you can do a sober living in that whatever area you're in. So do that first and foremost. Okay? Make sure you do your due diligence. And then book a one. Oh, book a one-on-one call. I just had mine this week and it changed the whole course of my business and strategy in a good way. Thank you. Let's see. All right, we pinning YouTube again. I see people coming in on Instagram back in here. Did anybody have a question, because it cut out and I didn't catch it? So if you had a question you want answered before I jump off, um, go ahead and I'll wait a few minutes. You can put it in the comments and we'll try to get you an answer. All right. So YouTube, we gonna give them a few minutes. Why you say I'm so funny? Why you say I'm so funny, Sandra? Hey, Coach Carter. We chilling on the YouTube. That's funny. YouTube, YouTube been holding strong. It's Instagram that keep cutting out, y'all. Instagram is on one. I might, I don't know, maybe next year. I'll still come on Instagram next week, but starting in 2024, I'm probably going to do my lives on YouTube, because YouTube has been very consistent. And for the past few weeks, Instagram keeps shutting off. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I apologize to you guys. Um, She says, subscribe to her YouTube ASAP. Yes, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube, I pinned the YouTube channel at the bottom. You can go ahead and subscribe there. And just FYI, YouTube, and I'm not leaning more toward YouTube. I'm not doing anything to Instagram. I'm just telling y'all, Instagram been tripping on me lately. And it's other people that I know that I watch that Instagram was cutting out on them. So YouTube has, I guess, given me the opportunity to get super chats. So you can go on there and join memberships. It gives you more access. I have some videos that are only for certain members. And then also too, I have the membership program. So the super chats, the membership program, and that you can participate in on YouTube. So yeah, I'm like, if Instagram gonna keep cutting off like this, y'all know I used to love Instagram. I mean, I still love Instagram. I love the people on Instagram, but it keeps it keeps shutting my phone off. Like my phone just, not my phone, but the Instagram app keeps shutting off. So I don't know. Yes, 90 days and 1 year mentorship programs. Yes, ma'am. I see no TV. I see no like. Hmm. I don't know what you meant. So, does anybody else have any questions on Instagram? Because I know, like I said, somebody had put questions up here, but I think it cut off. So I wasn't able to read it. Yes, yes. Oh, so Jarrell says he does not see the link to if you go outside of YouTube and go to one of my posts, it should be in there. It should be a link in there. I can't pin it because if I do, it's probably gonna cut you off. I'm not touching nothing. I'm not touching nothing. So yeah, so this was a good talk. I'm so happy that some of you guys took the opportunity to at least type your fear out. I don't know if y'all wrote them down. I hope y'all did. I hope y'all wrote them down and some action plans and some steps to get through it. But we had some good ones in the comments. And so remember, we're leaving them here. We're leaving them here. So when this shut off, you need to not be thinking about it. So, do you think purchasing your book and scheduling a call when needed will work for the beginning process? Well, just so you know, that call that you schedule is a one time thing. Because if I took every single book call, I would be on the phones 5 to 7 days a week. So, that call is one time. The 1 hour coaching call is one time because I try to focus more on my mentees and what they need. So yeah, so you can't just book a call whenever. If it comes up that you booked a call, it's either gonna not let you do it or it'll let you do it. Some people try to be slick and use another email. Once I find out who they are, I cancel it and give them their money back because we're not playing that game. We're not going to be booking calls whenever you need me. You book that one-time coaching call and you either join a plan or you watch me on Wednesdays or pull up my content, and watch the videos. All right, Kima. She said, okay, I got it. Yeah, because that would just be too much. Sometimes, y'all, like today, my new platform is messed up. And, well, they're getting the kinks out, as they say. They're getting the kinks out. I had a call at 8 o'clock this morning. I only do calls from 10 to 2. I had somebody waiting for me at 8 o'clock. So, and I wouldn't have known. I took my kids to school, came home, and looked at an email while I was making coffee and was like, hey, I'm waiting on this call for you. And I was like, huh? And I looked. I said, what call? I didn't even have nothing on my calendar. Yeah. So I'm really experiencing that with my new platform. So yeah, I gotta stick to my guns because my time, just like your time, is precious. And so, one time. Bible lessons and prayer. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to Miss Myrie YouTube channel. Thank you. Y'all be on it more than me. I don't be thinking about it. You went viral on that girl. That 50-50 is out of control. My daughter hit me up and said, Mama, it's over 350 views. I'm like, baby, I don't care. I listened to my mentor. My mentor said, don't read it, don't look at it, because it ain't going to do nothing but, you know what I mean? It's going to try to pick at my positive attitude, and I'm not going there. You know, I said what I said, I meant what I said, and that's all to it. I am, what, how do they say? I I am entitled to my opinion. I did not say anybody else had to do it. I did not say all women should do this. I didn't say any of that. All I said was I am not doing this. And it's so many angry people out there that that did not like that I said that. But it's like, it is what it is. I love your kids. Yes, Sonara came here and met my children. I said what I said, right. Instagram gone again, y'all. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Instagram gone again. I'm gonna pull it back up because every time I pull it back up, somebody gets on there. But anyway, so yeah, it's just crazy that people are so angry and they want to attack me for my opinion. You know, it's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I ain't nobody. It ain't like I'm like president of the United States and I said this. It's just, I'm just Mari Hayes, and I just voiced my opinion, and now so many people are angry about it. But like I said, I did not know that it was a thing because I really don't like um go through social media like that. Y'all know I tend to my business. I tend to my business. There are a few people that I watch, like the student loan doctor. I watch her. I watch, I got a couple of friends in the inner circle. I might tune into what they got going on. That's about it. So I did not know that this was a sensitive subject. And honestly, I feel like, and nothing against him because he's a new podcaster and he trying to get his name out there and stuff like that. But I feel like I kind of got played because I don't know if y'all saw the video, but that video kind of looked like they doctored it up. Or kind of put like something over it or something. I don't know. But hey, he trying to get his views up. He got what he wanted, I guess. Uh got on that God, what is it? Who's on here? What page? The on-site page or whatever. Um got on that page, and so it's like, you famous boo, the shade room next. Y'all better stop playing. I don't want to be on no shade room. You sound like my daughter, Sanara. No, that's okay. That is okay. Hey, Megagram, how you doing? So yeah, but I don't want to hold you guys. I said everything that I had to say. If nobody has any more questions, I know Instagram is just coming back in, so I'll give you guys a few minutes just to see if anybody has any additional questions. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra bought a super chat, y'all. Thank you. I love seeing those. They pop up so bright and they just do something to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. She said, "Thank you for all you do, Mari." That is awesome, Sandra. So yeah, if you don't know, I am able to get super chats on YouTube now. I am also able to have memberships. So if that is something that interests you, make sure you go over to YouTube and do what your heart desires. That's awesome. Yes. And this is actually my first super on an actual live chat. People have been doing it on my videos, but this is the first time that I got to see it on my live chat. So, Sandra, you are like you're at the top of my list right now, girlfriend. She said your 50-50 video was funny. Did everybody see my 50-50 video? Let's go on and get it out there. Look, because these ladies gonna keep talking about it. And I'm like, I didn't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, y'all. It is what it is. Stop playing. Stop playing. Oh, Rochelle Holmes, you didn't see it? Sonara, thank you. Look, y'all. I got another super chat. Thank you, you guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Look, it says it's your first super on a live stream. So that's awesome. It's your first time. Look, it's my first time seeing it on the live. So thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Rochelle Holmes. I did a video that was talking about 50-50 men. And it was a 60-second video. And now I guess like my daughter said it was like 350,000 something people has watched this video, and the comments are not good. and my thing is, the guy who did the podcast, he hit me up and he was just like, when he saw me do my little ad saying, I'm not a whore, because I've been called all kind of stuff. I heard. Look, at first I was reading the comments on the video on my post, but when it went on that on site, I was like, no, that's out of control. I'm not reading none of that. And Neo told me don't read anything. So anyway, it's been a lot, because people been coming in my DMs talking smack to me. I was on a live yesterday. This guy got on the live and was being nasty to me, and I had to like remove him from the live. And then he posted a thing, oh B, you gonna block me, blah blah blah. And I was just like, is people for real? Like, literally, it was just a 60-second video of my opinion, and people are like coming for me. Men, the women, ain't no woman said nothing to me out the way, but men are coming for me, and that's crazy, man. So look, got a question over here. Let me go back and see. So on Instagram, I am I am Adrian says, what is a super chat? A super chat is like when you're chatting on YouTube, you can go in there and actually kind of show people appreciation as creators. So you can buy super chats. They're like $4.99, $1.99, or you can do like a membership on YouTube now. So YouTube has opened it up. They call it partnering. So they have partnered with me on YouTube to let me know that I can monetize my YouTube. So now when my YouTubes play, when you guys go on there and you comment on my YouTubes and you watch them, I get watch hours and I get paid for that. Yeah, so it allows me, because I don't know if y'all know, I don't have a lot of time to do this stuff, but I want to get the information out. So I have a guy that works on my YouTube. He edits my videos. He does things. All that stuff y'all see, he does that because I'm a business owner. But I do want to still educate people, and I still want to get the information out there, because as y'all know, people don't be talking about group homes the way they should. So I do what I can. So I have someone that does my videos. So when people, me being able to monetize helps me to be able to pay the people that work for me. So it's a good thing. All right. You're welcome. About to run it up tonight. So if you get late night notifications, it's just me. All right. All right. What you gonna be doing, Krista? Krista is my Krista is my assistant, you guys. No, Prodigy gonna post the doggone video. Oh my gosh. I love you too, Sonara. Here's the video, Rochelle Holmes. She gonna post it for them to see. I was going in that chat. Yeah, Sonara was going in there defending me in the chat. I just kind of left. I was like, this is too much. I mean, the video on my page has, like, the last time I looked, it was like 600 and some um comments. And so I know on that other on site or wherever it is, I know it's probably crazy comments. So yeah, I'm not trying to look at none of that. My business just went viral a few weeks ago. 5 million views on one video. Yay! And people are so mean. It made me feel some type of way too, but it's a part of the game. Some people are just miserable. They are. Some people are just angry about whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. They just get mad. But what do we do? What does MH Gang do? We have the attitude of gratitude. And so we're not going to be all mean and crazy to people, right? YouTube cut off again. I mean, Instagram cut off again. So yeah, so you just can't let it. The guy who did the podcast, he actually hit me up and was like, wow, I'm so glad you're handling this so well. Because, he was like, I didn't know how you would handle it. And so I was just like, yeah, it is what it is, you guys. It is what it is. So not $200, huh? You can give as much as you want. Can I get that t-shirt? You talking about the I I don't want no 50-50, man. You talking about the new t-shirt I'm about to do? That's right, Prodigy. Attitude of gratitude. That's right, Sonara. The attitude of gratitude. Oh, that t-shirt. You know what? I can do that t-shirt. I don't think I've seen that anywhere. Trademark. We're gonna do an attitude of gratitude t-shirt, you guys. Yes. Hello to the people coming back in for the 10th time on Instagram. Krista, can you make sure you put my YouTube so before we get off, people can actually click on it and go to my YouTube? Oh, you talking about my fear t-shirt? I might have. Mm. I'll have to look, Sonara. You can order one, but I'm not sure. I had a few of them because when I went to an event one time, I sold some. But yeah, you can order one from they're on YouTube. They're in the store on YouTube, so you can order them from there. And I think they have different colors. The only color that I had was black, but you can order different colors now. Hey, you guys. So we're about at the end of the live. I'm gonna pin the YouTube. If you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube, that way next year when I'm doing all my lives on YouTube, you guys won't get left out, because YouTube is becoming Instagram is becoming very unstable. And I'm not the only one saying that. I've watched other people and Instagram just keeps cutting out for some reason. So I'm not sure why. So yeah. Make sure we can order your t-shirts before Arizona so we can pick up there. No, you don't pick up here. They're actually gonna ship it to you, Juanita. Yeah, when you order through YouTube, they actually make them and they ship them to you. So you don't have to pick them up from us. And I think all I have left, I have group home queens. So if you want a group home queen shirt, I think I got a few black left, a few white, but I stopped ordering them in bulk, and now I just have somebody make them and they ship them out because it's, y'all know I be doing too much. So I gotta delegate. My mentor said I gotta delegate things and stop doing so much. So yeah. I know you subscribe, Sonara. I'm talking about the people on Instagram. All right, Kima J, did I answer all your questions? I know you had some good ones tonight. TRC Cleaner, how you doing? You awfully quiet this week. Hey, Tiandra. Buddy Roll. Hey, Buddy Roll. You look like a new face. Hey, Sakotu. How you doing? What, y'all trying to be quiet so Instagram don't shut off? Yes, ma'am, and you're greatly appreciated. I appreciate you also for coming on here. I appreciate you guys. I always do for you guys coming on and spending this hour to hour and a half with me. So yeah. All right. If nothing else, nobody got nothing else. Okay, you guys. Look. Okay, so Buddy Rose said, I've been following you, Queen, new to the live though. I knew, look, y'all know, I know who be on here. I know the MH gang. Now I'm gonna have to add you to my mental database so I can know who you are when you come in here. Yes, yes. But yeah, I know when people been gone a long time, I'm like that mama. I'll be looking out for y'all. I missed the 50-50. You missed it? Yeah, you that's okay, TRC. TR cleaning. It's okay that you missed it. Yes. Cause it wasn't a good look for me, and it wasn't too many good comments either. So K Dust says, do you offer consultation calls? I do. You can go to the link in my link tree and you can book a call with me there. Yeah, I do the 1 hour consultations on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And I went ahead and left, I was going to cut it off, but I went ahead and left them open um, because I know how it is. That end of the year makes people process things and want to move forward in life. So I was like, I left them open. So yeah, so we do have some availability next week, I believe. Yeah, because I had closed it out. I had closed December out, but then I had them reopen it. Okay. All right. So MH Gang Gang, right? You look great. It was the trolls that didn't look good. You so silly. All right, you guys. I won't hold you guys any longer. Um, just remember, we having an attitude of gratitude. We talking about fears up until the end of the year, and next week is resilient. All right, so we talking about resiliency, bouncing back. Yes. So you guys mull over, do your declarations, write down what you know your fears are, and write down action plans to get out of that fear. And let's come back here, same time, same place next week, and let's mull it out and talk about resiliency so we can move into 2024 in the right state of mind. Because people's lives is about to change in 2024. I People's lives are about to change. I'm opening up and I'm thinking about serious partnerships with people. Okay? So I can't be around no scared people. We gonna have to be movers and shakers. All right? Being here was part of my action plan. Hey, there you go. That's a part of it. Bites. You eat an elephant in bites. Good one, Kima. Yes, I know mine is. Yes, believe it. Believe it. It was a good look for you because it's your opinion. The ones trying to come for you are just in their feelings. That's it. I've been putting resilience on my gratitude list. Yes. Yes, y'all. Resilience. All right, you guys. Well, until next week, same time, same place. Y'all know what I always say. Be a blessing to someone else. Good night. Bye, you guys. Thank you, YouTube.